Hi you guys, welcome to the channel. This is Kajane. Welcome to your mama, to your sister, to your father, to your brother, to your auntie, to your uncle, to your cousins. I said, come on over and grab me now. Okay? So, lots been going on. I do want to apologize for not giving you an update sooner, but you know, when life shows up, you just got to answer to it. You know what I mean? You just can't ignore it. And so, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. So we're going to get right to it. First, I need you guys to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you. Hit the like and hit the subscribe. Thank you. Um, post-op update. What do you guys need to know? Because I didn't do post-op. I thought I shared a lot, like almost every bit of me, of my life on here. I thought I was extremely vulnerable and transparent, but I see that you guys still have questions, and I'm here, you know, to answer them. I mean, I don't mind. But this will be the last video as far as the updates is concerned. It'll be the last one for a while. I have a lot of other things that's happening right now with me, especially in my personal life. For instance, my cat's dying. She's dying. She's very, very sick. And she's old. She's very old. So it's really difficult for me to it's really difficult for me to do this video without crying because she just finished stumbling all over the floor trying to walk. She can barely walk. You know, anyway, this is an update video about me being post-op, so I'm going to stick to it. Yeah, so first things first. Okay, so I get it. I get it that a lot of you are a little nervous and anxious and excited even for your surgery, your up and coming surgeries, and you are curious about, you know, how I'm doing. And, you know, remember though, I want y'all to keep in mind about one thing. Every individual is different. Everybody's body will heal differently. We're not the same. We didn't come out the same vaginas. We are not, you know, twins. We're not Siamese twins. We're not none of that. We're not conjoined. We are different. Every individual will have a different or similar outcome. So I just want to put that out there as a little PSA, public service announcement. All right. Now, I will get to it and let you guys know straight facts. I thought I was done, but you know, I see that there are other people that are about to have surgeries and they are a little nervous. So this will definitely be the last video. If I answer any more questions, it will be in the comments, not on my social media, like not on my Instagram, definitely not on Facebook or anything like that. It will be here. I will answer comments here, specific comments under the video. All right. Congratulations to everyone who's about to have their surgery. I'm so happy for you. And I'm just, you know, I'm just excited that you guys are watching, paying attention, and doing your research, which is really important. Yeah. And it's not a lot of brown girls, or black girls, I should say, that are making the videos. There's a few, but not a lot. So, and our experience is a little different sometimes. Tune in. Here we go. So I'm not sure what you guys want. Like, I don't know if you want to know if it's still working properly. Yes. So, you know, or have I lost any depth? No. Well, yes, I did. You lose about a good half an inch to an inch, which is fine because at first, for the first year, I was still able to take the entire orange one all the way. And now I can still see one dot. So that's nothing. It's no big deal because the skin inside still stretches. So it will accommodate a big penis. Um, so I was asking about that. That's fine. I feel fine for the most part. I will say this though. My experience at NYU was horrible. It was really bad. In my opinion, it was very unprofessional and borderline racist. I'm just putting it out there. I'm going to tell the truth. I feel like the brown and black girls get treated a lot differently than the white girls do. And this is by the staff. And I do have proof because not only me, but some of my girlfriends of color, all right, brown and black, have said the same thing to me. They've experienced similar situations as I did. So that's for as far as like that. I'm not going to get into the specifics and the details of that because then it gets muddy and messy. But yeah, I feel like my personal experience from the surgeon herself was dismissive, was unprofessional, and quite rude, actually. So there's that. And so if everything working? Yeah, I'm still having the big O. Yeah, I still get the big O. So that's one thing that I'm very happy about, very pleased about. But I didn't have a problem with that at all. Even like after the first or second month of surgery, of being post-op, I was able to achieve the O. So yeah, that still works just fine. Am I active right now? No, I'm just, using the dilators to keep me open. And girls, if you're not going to use that, if you're not going to do what they tell you to do after surgery, if you're not going to be consistent with the post-op care that they tell you, don't go through with this because you're going to suffer because it's going to close up. And you're going to go through a depression and all that other stuff. You don't need that. I don't know what else you guys want to know. Because this video is specifically about post-op, yeah, I was able to have successful intercourse. So I haven't had any problems with that, I don't know if that helps, but my mind right now is not where it should be, where I normally make my videos. It's because my cat is suffering and I've had her all her life. And so if there's any questions that are specific about the surgery itself, leave your comments here and I'll do a later update video. But as far as me personally and the way I'm feeling right now and how I healed, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. I will say this, that it does affect your bladder. The surgery does affect your bladder. You may need to use some panty liners, for a while, for a long while. They do suggest that you go to physical therapy. Doesn't help. She does move the bladder during surgery. When she came up to my room the next day after surgery, she goes, Kajeen, we had to move your bladder. And I'm going, bitch, why are you telling me that? I didn't ask you that. I asked you, do I have a clitoris? Like, where is it? But she's, talking about the bladder, and I'm wondering, what is she trying to tell me? Later on, I find out that I was having leaks. That was an issue for me, So I do have other friends who've experienced. So I do have friends that have experienced the same thing, and yeah, they're not very happy. Some of my friends are suffering really bad with bladder leakage after that surgery. So I suggest you mention that to her. That, some of the girls are complaining of bladder leakage. They're going to suggest. First, they're going to deny it. Then they're probably going to suggest, oh, we're going to send you to physical therapy. That's just them getting more money from your insurance on something that doesn't really work. So, yeah, for months, you know, you're going to be confined. You're going to be wearing that pad. You are. But you shouldn't have to, you know. Look, I don't know the reasons for her moving the bladder when they move it, other than her just saying, we had to move your bladder. I don't know what the fuck that meant. Um, I do not have a personal relationship with her anymore because of how I was treated personally there. I feel like I was attacked on several occasions by her. I felt like I wasn't treated fairly by her. So I'm just gonna say, do your research. Be certain that this is what you want. Make sure that when you do it, um, follow the instructions. I'm very happy. Like I wouldn't want it any other way except, but I had to go through what I went through to get to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, you know, it was just, it is what it is. But I'm gonna go now because I gotta go take care of my kitty. And if you have any questions, please leave them there. I'm only going to do one more update video, only on the questions that you guys asked me, specifically about her. Okay? Don't ask me about no doctors, because I'm not going to mention names. I'm just going to say her. You know who her is, because you know where I went to get my surgery. Her. Not a fan of hers. Mm-mm. But I love you guys. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's that's all I can give you. Like, everything is working, everything is fine. Yeah. And I'm gonna go take care of my baby now. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your father, tell your brother, tell your uncle, tell your auntie, and your cousin. I said, come on over, call me now. Hit the subscribe and like. I love you guys.